was it with them?
And so far, so good.
Yeah. Yeah. It was hard to hear your parents at sentencing.
Yeah.
I didn't know what they were gonna say. So
Yeah. And so, yeah, I really appreciated what they said. I don't know about you.
I definitely was. I didn't expect them to be there. I knew they were there on the 6th, but I didn't expect them to fly back, and they wanted to fly back for that. So.
Yeah. And then what your mom said.
Definitely.
Okay. Good. Well, so we have 1,000 questions. I'm sure you do too. Do you care if we start, or do you have any questions for us?
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So one of the things that we're battling with is, and I won't make any assumptions today. So, are you aware that this was a national story?
After a little while, it was. I didn't talk to my parents while I was in Colorado.
Okay.
Because, my attorney team told me, all right, no phone calls, no letters, no nothing.
Okay.
So, I made one phone call when I was in the segregation area there, but my dad thought it was somebody, a news, somebody trying to call him.
Oh,
so he didn't answer?
Number. Yeah, so he didn't answer, but other than that,
okay.
I didn't talk to anybody, but from what some of the deputies were saying that, or my attorney team coming in and said, this is they've got people from Australia, England, and all kinds of people trying to figure out what's going on. So,
Did they send you any of the letters, like fan mail or anything? Well,
I got letters, but I couldn't keep them with me, so I could read them on my hour out. But it's I got a bunch of just letters that had no return address and stuff that was just not very good letters.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Unlock the darkest stories and unravel the mysteries with Dark Crime Box. Subscribe now and step inside the world of true crime like never before.
They came from a weird perspective, didn't they? From what we have heard.
Definitely. There was one person, I guess, from Broomfield that was writing 4 times a week trying to come visit me, and then there was just a lot of people writing that was bleeding through markers saying you're a monster, or all kinds of crazy stuff.
All right. Well, we're going to talk about some hard issues today, but I don't intend to take you to a dark place today.
Okay.
I hope that when we're done, you'll feel better. I hope it'll be therapeutic. We're going to talk about, obviously, what happened with your family, and so that's going to be hard to talk about. I appreciate anything you can tell me about it. If you need to take a time out, if you need to get a tissue, that's fine, right? I think it'll be very good for you. It'll be good for us. And so one of the reasons I asked about that national attention is we were aware that you were getting a lot of letters, a lot of interest, and then us personally as law enforcement, we got so many people who claim to have known you, claim to have been with you, dated you, slept with you, and 99 times out of 100, they were just crazy people, right? And so maybe that's a good place to start. Had you heard about any of that?
John Walsh told me about some dude from Wyoming.
Yeah.
Trent?
Yeah, that guy. That blew my mind. I was like, who is this guy?
And who told you about that?
Attorney John Walsh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we talk about him?
Yeah.
Graham and I interviewed him.
You had to?
Yes.
Way out our lives.
Yes.
So Trent, in summary, Trent came in and said, met you online on a dating app, had a few, casual but quick sexual encounters with you. And let me be very clear. Not only are we not here to jam you up today, we're also not here to judge you. And if there is anything like that, you can imagine we've heard way worse, way different, So if it's true, I hope that you can just casually say, this happened. It wasn't as bad as he said, but maybe this happened. So his story was met online, met you, and it was a time when you were experimenting with maybe men. And so he said he met a couple times, met his friends, went to an apartment, had a couple of meetings in the parking lot, and that was basically it. Any of that sound familiar? Okay.
No, I never met the guy.
Okay. All right.
And he talked about being in your truck with your girls, the whole 9 yards. So.
I never even been to Wyoming, let alone driven up there to see someone.
Yeah. And so this is maybe a weird question for you. Do you have any gay experience?
No.
Okay. Any interest?
No.
Okay. Never had a time experimented and wondered?
No.
Okay. Is it possible that he found you instead of you finding him?
From what John told me, he found me on like a WhatsApp.
Yeah.
I don't even have that app.
Okay.
Never. I mean, you had my phone, so
Okay.
you could probably,
Yeah, we know.
you could probably saw what app I had. But I've never even heard of the app. But
Okay.
apparently, like he told me, like met him to do like a rehab center or something.
Is that what he said?
No, that was another guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was totally. I had no idea.
So did you see a picture of him on the news or anything?
John showed me a picture of him.
Okay.
He was like, well, this guy. I'm like, John was kind of, making fun of like, you know him? Sure. Okay. I'm like, no.
So you saw it and you were like, no way.
Yeah, I was just
Big
like-
lips. Did you see his giant
Yeah,
lips?
it's just like I have no clue who this guy is.
And he's somewhat memorable. I mean,
Yeah.
If you met him or talked to him or got to know him, you might remember. He's he was kind of meek,
Yeah.
but also a little bit flamboyant. Yeah, he did fake lip, or not fake lips, but injections.
Uh-huh.
He was very into skincare and makeup. And he mentioned that one of the times, just as a gift, you got him some skincare products. Does any of that sound familiar?
No. Okay.
You can imagine all the stuff we're dealing with. Okay, so that's one. Trent Bolds. There was another gal that you were dealing with.
Amanda McMahon. Have you ever heard that name? No.
John showed me a picture of her.
Okay.
Oh, you did see a picture of her too?
Yeah, he had like. That's the same.
True side.
It's-
Does that look familiar?
That's the same picture he showed me on the
Okay.
MSO one. I was looking, I was like, who's that? He's like, oh, you don't know her either?
Yeah.
I was like, no.
Yeah.
He said it was like a Chick-fil-A parking lot rendezvous or something.
Right.
And that's just not true.
That's what she's claiming.
Okay.
Only went to one Chick-fil-A in Colorado. That was the one in Broomfield, Highway 7.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay.
The air inside Dodge Correctional Institution is heavy and quiet. Chris Watt sits across from the FBI agents, his orange jumpsuit wrinkled, his eyes empty but calm. He leans forward, hands folded on the table, and finally says, "Chris, it's strange. I wake up every day and it takes a second before I remember where I am. Then it all comes back." One of the agents nods slightly, waiting. "Agent, Chris, tell us what really happened that night." "Chris, we had an argument. Sean came home late from her trip, and we started talking about separation, about how everything was falling apart. She said I'd ruined her life. I told her she'd ruined mine." He exhales slowly, his voice steady, almost detached. "Chris, then something just snapped. I don't even remember deciding to do it. It's like I was standing outside myself, watching it happen." The room falls silent. The agent doesn't interrupt. "Chris, after she was gone, I just stood there. The house was quiet. I thought it was all a dream." He looks down, his fingers trembling slightly. "Chris, then Bella came in. She asked, 'What's wrong with Mommy?' I told her Mommy wasn't feeling good. I told her we had to go for a ride." The agent's pen freezes midair. "Agent, Chris, were the girls alive when you left the house?" "Chris, yeah, they were. They were in the back seat. I didn't know what I was doing. I just drove." He looks up, eyes glassy. "Chris, when we got to the site, I thought maybe I'd wake up. Maybe it was all some nightmare, but it wasn't." He swallows hard. "Chris, Bella watched everything. She asked, 'Is the same thing gonna happen to me as Mommy?'" Silence fills the room. Even the agent looks down. "Chris, after that, I just wanted it to end. I wanted everything gone. I didn't feel like a person anymore." The agent finally speaks. "Agent, why, Chris? Why them?" "Chris, because I thought I wanted freedom. I thought if they were gone, I could start over. But all I did was destroy everything I ever had." He leans back in the chair, eyes fixed on the wall. "Chris, I wish I could say I lost control, but the truth is, I made the choice." Subscribe to Dark Crime Box for more real confessions that reveal the darkest corners of the human mind. Months later, Chris sits in the same room. His face looks older, his tone quieter. He holds a Bible, the corners bent and worn. "Chris, every morning, I wake up and see their faces. Bella, Celeste, Shannon. I hear them. I talk to them. Agent, what do they say?" "Chris, they ask me why." Bella asks the most. She says, Daddy, why? I don't have an answer. He looks away, his voice trembling now. Chris. I see it over and over. Her face. Her eyes. I see her trying to breathe. Agent. Does it ever stop? Chris. No. It's in my sleep, in my thoughts, in everything. I can't turn it off. He shifts in his seat, emotion breaking through for the first time. Chris. Sometimes I think if I could just go back to that morning, I'd let her kill me instead. The agent leans forward. Agent. You told us before that something inside you snapped. Do you still believe that? Chris. No. I know now that it didn't. It wasn't a snap. It was me. I wanted out of my life, and I didn't care who I hurt to get it. Agent. You could have left. You could have walked away. Chris. I know. But I didn't want to lose everything, the house, the image, the control. So I destroyed it instead. He laughs quietly, a sound that doesn't reach his eyes. Chris. I tell people I found peace. I read the Bible, I pray. But I don't think peace exists for me. Not here. Not after what I did. He pauses, then says softly, Chris. I still hear Bella's voice. Every time I close my eyes. The agent says nothing. The room is filled with the sound of the clock ticking. Chris. Maybe this is what I deserve. To wake up every day and remember. He sets the Bible down on the table. Chris. You know, sometimes I wake up thinking they're still alive. I think I hear their footsteps. And then I remember where I am. The guard opens the door. The interview is over. Chris stands, looks back once, and says quietly, Chris, I don't expect forgiveness. I don't even know what that word means anymore. He walks out. The door shuts behind him, echoing down the empty hallway. Subscribe to Dark Crime Box for Part 2 and more true crime stories that reveal the truth behind every lie.